always means the most coming from players, obviously. Having played with a lot of those players, actually all three of them that were out there, Jazz, Madison, and Merritt. But just that sort of mutual respect always means the most. Like we know what it's like to play and what goes into it, and a lot of them are some of my really good friends. So that was really sweet, meant a lot. Atmosphere was popping. You guys know that. Created a really great environment for not just their players to play, but we enjoyed coming here as well. I wish we would have put a better performance out for ourselves. Obviously, it's very disappointing, but overall good atmosphere, and we'll just have to regroup and try to get through the next time.
Right there, in the front. Right, go ahead.
Gosh, probably just go on vacation. I will do that. I'm not going to just disappear completely. I feel like I'll still be, minus the playing, doing a lot of the same stuff that I'm doing right now. But I think one of the most rewarding parts about my career is just to see how the game has changed and how much it's grown. And this atmosphere didn't exist when I started playing. So hopefully continue to be an impactful person and sort of character in not just women's soccer but women's sports at large.
Or is this just one stop on a tour where you're playing your last game in a lot of different places?
No, it definitely means a lot. And I have a lot of close friends that play on the team, and spent so much time down here. I feel like I sort of started my professional career here in ways because the national team played here so much and we trained so much here. So it's definitely a special place, and I think to have my last game here in such a great stadium and a great atmosphere is kind of a zoomed out look, but really cool just to see the progress that's been made over the course of my career. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's like rewarding to see the progress, but I'd rather live in the progress for sure. I think the style of play suits my game much better. I spent a lot of my career in the 4-4-2 era, and that just sucked. So yeah, it's amazing to see where it is now. The World Cup was incredible. Just club soccer in general, everywhere is incredible. And just the way that it's growing and the standard that we have now is so much better. So yeah, I certainly wish that I had maybe 4 or 5 more years or something. I don't need to be starting now, but a little bit longer would have been nice. I think the one, honestly, the positive has just been the sort of response to what's happened since they've gone back in Spain. Like, he's trying to fight back and everyone's like, abso-fucking-lutely not. This is absurd. It's sort of like a global, backlash against him. So I think that speaks a lot to the progress that we have made, and just I think there's a hashtag that say a cabo or something. It's like, we're done or it's over. I think it's almost so absurd that he's continuing down this track, and I think having men's players speak out about it, obviously Xavi, the Barcelona head coach, spoke about it. To have figures like that, I think just shows how backwards his response was, and obviously his actions are, and hopefully it'll be dealt with quickly so they can get back to celebrating their World Cup. I think still the sort of infrastructure for teams, whether it's their having their own facility, and all that comes with that. That's chefs at the facility and training grounds and lifting and medical and all that. I think that's really important. That obviously supports the product out on the field. I mean, of course, we want stadiums and fans and all of that, but I think to really continue to professionalize the infrastructure of each team, so players are supported all year round and they have the best environment to train in, and continue to attract not only the best players but the best coaches and the best staff to those players is really important on the sporting side. And then I think on the business side, this club's obviously done an incredible job, but continuing that, you want to attract the best people, so they can do the best job to build the brand and get people in the seats and ultimately make money to sort of feed the whole beast.